At the end of July 2020, we decided we better get out and get some fish. From our previous videos, you probably know that we are lazy fishermen, but it was time to get some fish in the freezer for winter. We went out the previous weekend to catch fish, but it was nasty.
Saturday, July 25th, 2020. Small craft advisory survey. For tonight, southeast wind 15 knots. Gust to 35 knots late. Sea 4 feet. Rain. For Sunday, south wind 30 knots diminishing in the afternoon. Sea 6 feet. Rain.
Our first stop was to pull up our shrimp pots. They had been out at least a week. Last weekend we dropped them, but we couldn't pick them up because of the weather.
Can you turn them so we can see them? Oh, don't let them go. Yeah, pretty nice size.
After we pulled up the shrimp pots, we went and found our spot to anchor for the night. I'm always exhausted as we leave work, and the first night's usually just relaxation.
It's been a long time since we've had a nice morning like this. It's definitely worth a day off. And Eric is in there making me coffee. Destin is waiting for anything that might be an opportunity for her.
After a little R&R, a little coffee, and apparently half and half, we took off and we started our tasks for the weekend. We got to our halibut spot and Eric baited the hooks. We were on the mission to stock the freezers for winter, so we went for the big boys. We had a lack of time and needed a lot of fish, so we used salmon heads and salmon tails.
Okay, you ready to set a halibut skate?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to touch the fish.
The skate has been set. I would have shown you how that was done, but I'm necessary for driving the boat in order to get the skate set.
Okay, go pull the crab pot.
So.
It's something in my stomach though.
Of course.
Blueberry bread, did you find the blueberry bread?
I ate the last piece.
Did you, really?
I did.
Some rhubarb stuff then.
We obviously don't have a full galley in this boat. We have a sink with cold water, we have a burner, we have a grill that we use outside, and then we use the Yeti as our refrigerator or our ice chest. I really enjoy provisioning and making life as comfortable as possible once we get out on the boat. So I do a lot of baking in advance and a lot of food prep in advance. And we eat pretty dang good.
Distant. Hi there.
What you may not know about Eric is his career was a fiscal analyst or a budget person. He had his hair cut routinely every 3 weeks to remain that constant shortcut.
Got to eat into the wind.
And off we go to check the crab pot. Check out this beautiful day. It's awesome. This is Eric using the pot puller to pull up the crab pot. We usually drop the crab pot in about 350 feet. Close your eyes if you're squeamish. Eric breaks the back and cleans the crab before we go ahead and steam it. The benefit of cruising in Alaska is you have the whole bay or cove to yourself. There might be one or two other boats, but basically you are alone with nature.
Distant. Hi.
Everyone is relaxing and getting ready for bed. Morning has come again and we better get ready because we've got some more fishing to do. Can you see why it might be a little hard to get motivated in such a peaceful environment? We could just sit here all day. Unfortunately, we can't just sit back and relax. We have to go check the halibut skate. And there is the skate. And here's Eric pulling up the skate. Can you see why maybe he's not too excited to fish? So on this skate, we had two very large halibut, and Eric is trying to lift them both up.
Got one on. Now he's pulling up the second one. This one should be a little lighter at least because there aren't two. Well, maybe there's two. Or minus one. How's that?
This is not a happy face as he looks down and sees the size of the next halibut.
I think for right now we are. I'm going to put the shorts.
You're a little sweaty.
I took a shower today.
Check out the 2 barn doors. Once we catch the halibut, we use a halibut spear. The spear goes through the halibut, and then there's a rope attached, and we can use that rope to tie the halibut to the boat so it doesn't get away, and so that we can get the hook out. Eric washes off the fish, and then he scrapes off all the scum before he starts cutting into the fish.
Oh, this one's bigger.
We've got enough.
Huh?
We have enough halibut for here.
You think so?
I'm thinking so.
Okay. Smile. Thank you, honey. Well, we did a little too good. Beautiful sunny day. One of the only sunny days in Juneau this summer. It's been pretty bleak. And we caught those 2 halibuts. And this is our cooler now. That is completely filled with halibut. There's a little bit of herring on top. But other than that, that entire cooler is stuffed with halibut. And we don't have enough ice. So I think we have to go home. Well, one of us does at least. Or at least we have to make a pit stop. We haven't decided yet. But halibut has to get in a cold place, so one way or another, it's got to go home. Love this place when it's sunny. Our last pot pulling for the season, probably. Wow, look at all those king crab. You only get to keep one, though. One each time you pull a pot. Well, we thought it was our last crab pot pull, but we can't help it. It's going back down again. There's our pretty crab. And here is the last one for these days. Okay, go break his back. And there's our crab pot.
And home we go to process fish rather than camp out in the sunshine. At least we'll be set for the winter, because according to my friend Jennifer, who lives in South Carolina, Alaskans don't know that there are grocery stores.